up, everybody? Another week, another dollar. Today is Sunday, November 1st, 2020, and these are the top 5 things to know this week on Wall Street. Let's kick it off with number 1. After months and months of waiting, and for some people it's been years of waiting, the U.S. presidential election will take place on Tuesday. The congressional elections for the Senate and the House of Representatives will also take place on the same day. The first exit polls, which are just projections, are scheduled to come out on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Results will be declared state by state. If the outcome is clear, the major television networks will then make their official calls at around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Currently, Democratic candidate Joe Biden has a lead over President Donald Trump, although the gap appears to be narrowing in recent days, especially in key battleground states such as Florida, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. There is real concern that a delayed outcome and a contested result could lead to a period of uncertainty and turbulence in the market in the weeks ahead. However, if there is a clear outcome and a quick concession by the loser, that could lead to an election night relief rally, regardless of who the winner is. One thing we know for sure is that major volatility is expected, so be prepared for that. On to number 2, the renewed spread of the coronavirus across most parts of the United States and Europe will also be closely monitored. Over the weekend, the U.S. reported the highest number of daily new cases since the pandemic began about 10 months ago. So that is sparking worries over another wave of virus outbreaks and possible lockdowns. Over in Europe, the situation is even worse. Cases have been spreading rapidly, leading several countries across the region to reimpose emergency lockdown measures. Germany and France did so last week, while England announced such measures on Saturday. So the market will react to that on Monday morning as well. Any flare-up on that front will obviously be negative for risk assets in the week ahead. On to number 3. In central bank news, the Federal Reserve kicks off its 2-day policy meeting on Wednesday with a decision due on Thursday afternoon. The Fed is not expected to take any action on interest rates or asset purchases. Instead, Chairman Jay Powell will likely repeat his message that the U.S. Central Bank will do whatever it takes and keep accommodative policies in place until the economy bounces back from the coronavirus crisis. On to number 4, on the data front. The October employment report due on Friday morning at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time will be the highlight of the week on the economic calendar. Analysts expect it to show that the U.S. economy created 660,000 jobs last month, slowing a tad bit from an increase of 661,000 in September. The unemployment rate, meanwhile, is forecast to fall from 7.9% to 7.6%, which, if confirmed, would mark the lowest since the pandemic began back in March. And finally, number 5, on the earnings front, dozens of companies report their latest financial results in the week ahead as the third quarter earnings season continues on Wall Street. Some of the most notable names due in the coming days include pandemic winners Peloton, PayPal, Roku, and Cloudflare, as well as Chinese tech giant Alibaba. I expect Square to report another strong quarter. They also released results on Thursday. I highlighted Square, which is up nearly 150% so far this year in my new Sunday post, so go check that out on Investing.com. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to head over to YouTube, hit the like button and the subscribe button. For those tuning in on the podcast, thank you for listening. May the trading gods be with you. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy.